Hey guys, it's me Chandra again. So today's video will be the preparation guide for Kinich. As usual in here, I will cover the material, about the kit, is she good or not, about the build too. So since also like big content creator already have like early access something like that, it's also I can share whatever I know. I don't have those features, but at least I can share whatever without even bound with Hoyo. So it's more like honest opinion about this character. So yeah, let's get started. As usual in here in preparation guide, I will read the first sentence what they say, so we kinda know what the insight about the dev want to do about this character itself. So they just say in here, very simple, actually same like Mualani but just different element. Kinich is a Dendro damage dealer with high mobility. Mualani is just like they changed to Hydro damage dealer with high mobility. So both of them has similarity, which is just main DPS with high mobility. That's it. And for the Kinich material in here, you can take a look, and I already show all the material accumulation, and always credit thanks to Devil Takoyaki. And let's move to the kit itself, and let's start with the normal attack. Basically normal attack, nothing really special, so it just like have unique animation, and also has like mid-air attack in here, like quite unique. No plunges, like mid-air attack, quite unique, but actually it's nothing really special, only like unique attack animation. And let's move to the elemental skill. This is the elemental skill for a traversal ability, or like for your exploration itself. This is basically same like Yomkasor. If you already use the green dinosaur, the one that looks like Yoshi, yeah, that's basically it, but this is like human version. So yeah, you can hold, aim, it's just like basically same with Yumkasor. Like see aerial swing, hold aim, so you can choose the direction, same like Yumkasor. For his main gimmick, which is elemental skill, Canopy Hunter, riding high. So I just tell you in the simplified version, basically whenever you press elemental skill, he will lock to the enemy, and then whenever you press normal attack, he will do this loop shot, and then it will accumulate also night soul point. You see in here, that's actually our main point. So press skill, normal attack until it's full, and then do tap skill again, it will do the shot, and it will consume all the night soul points. See? Bang! Consume everything. So basically that's how you play. And we can just take a look in here. Normal attack further accumulate night soul point, and the night soul point are full using elemental skill to unleash Skull Specker Cannon that will deal Dendro damage. So that's basically it. That's how you play Kinich. So press skill, normal attack until night soul full, and then press E again or skill, bang, that's it. And if you wonder how fast it will accumulate, they already state that whenever you do this normal loop shot, it will accumulate 3 night soul point each, and if you do the Skull Scaper like cannon, this one, you will get extra point return too. However, they have passive in here that if you're doing burning or Pargen itself, you will get extra 7 night souls point recovery. So that's why we kind of want to play Kinich in the Pargen or whatever like burning related like Dendro with Pyro itself, just because it will get this night soul point accumulation is faster than just like playing with other reactions. So that's why Kinich mostly specialized with burning or Pargen if you want to maximize it. Also, Kinich in here have another passive that is just basically automatically trigger. So whenever you trigger like Night Soul Burst, it will buff his cannon attack. That's basically it. For Kinich Elemental Burst, it's actually very simple. It's just like AoE Dendro damage with the gimmick of Dragon Breath. It will periodically will deal like AoE Dendro damage. So quite same gimmick like Navia Ultimate or like Ganyu or Ayato Burst itself. So but this one, the gimmick is like Dragon Breath and have like this like Ajao like transform, and you will do the pose of pet then itself. Yeah, that's basically it. And for his burst in here, it has note that you should not worry to use in the middle of Night Soul or like in the middle of using skill, because you will get duration will extended by 1.7 seconds. So that means like if you want to use this in the middle whenever you use skill, you will not lose your uptime because it get extended. So kinda good, it has compensation. And in here, this is mostly only like showcasing like Kinich ability, same like Yumkasor basically in here. And you can take a look, you will have this transition, same like Mualani, but this one instead like in the swinging like Tarzan, pretty unique. Also another statement in here is basically just Yumkasor. He can just copy whatever that Yumkasor can do. Like you can take a look, right? You already know you do explosion, like even take this like fire shot itself, he can do the same like Yumkasor. He's basically human Yumkasor. You don't need Yumkasor if you already have Kinich. And lastly, same like Mualani, will increase like movement speed. Also like all the resource for unique like material like special local specialty from Nathan, it will appear on the minimap. So same like Mualani. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's it. Kinich gameplay is very simple. Basically, I can even say right now, press skill, normal attack, Night Souls pull, press E again and repeat. And if you already have ultimate, just press ultimate. That's basically how you play Kinich. And if you want to get this Night Soul recharge faster, just play in the Bargain or Burning itself or whatever Dendro with Pyro related. That will be faster. And that's basically it about Kinich itself. And if you wonder how good is Kinich, it's always hard if you just judge by animation. But considering like Big CC already have early access, I can just spill without say like spoiler or whatever, because they really even tell you the spoiler right now. So I can just tell you right now, he's relatively a strong character already, at least in the stronger side. Don't expect like Omega breaking meta like Arlecchino, Neuvillette, or Alatum, something like that. Expect something around a Navia or a Chlorine, which is already in the strong side. At least for me, I really feel it's already in the strong side. He can easily deal like over 100k when he's doing this charge shot. Yeah, easily over 100k. And then he's good both in single target and AoE as long they didn't move so much. Like for the example, like this Slam didn't move so much. And whenever they maybe have 5 of them and then you do the charge shot, yeah, everything can just die. And especially like Burning and Virgin, yeah, he will shine in there. And that's where his main selling point. Like AoE and single target doesn't matter as long as stationary or not move too much. And then yeah, he shine in there. So compared to Moalani, he's handling a little bit better in AoE compared to Moalani itself, which is that's good. It gives you more, like we could say, like flexibility in here. And power wise, I would say pretty good. So yeah, nothing really bad to say about him though. And also not forget to mention like his gameplay is pretty much, we can say, like unique. At least in Genshin, they never done like this before. So if you kind of want like something fresh, yeah, probably you will like this. The only couple complaints about Kinich is that his camera and his targeting, that's the one that I'm worried. But maybe in the final release they will fix it. But sometimes the camera can be acting up because you do like the circling, and if you do way too fast, it will acting up sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. So maybe they will fix on release. And also is that the targeting locking sometimes can be annoying. I will give you an example like PMA. Whenever you want to deal a special, you want to target like specific enemy, it's quite hard for you to target because it's somehow like auto lock. So you want to change to another target, kinda annoying. And then yeah, that's the only complaint about Kinich, like handling with auto targeting and camera angle, because you know like this like movement like this sometimes can make the camera crazy and the locking itself. But in the end, it's not really super a big deal. However, yeah, it sometimes can be annoying. And now let's move to the Kinich build, and let's start first with the 5-star weapon. The best 5-star weapon is of course his signature Fang of the Mountain King. Whatever it is, it will match his kit itself because it gives you crit rate, increased elemental skill, which is one of his main gimmick, and also burst damage. That's already very good. Other than that, which is Beacon of the Red Sea, it gives you crit rate and increased bunch of attack and damage. That's already good. Another alternative, which is Red Horn and Verdict. The effect it's not really great, but because the stat is pretty good, it gives you crit stat, so that's pretty much you can use it. If you want to use, let's say like Wolf Gravestone, it's fine, but it will not so much different later from the free-to-play option that I will discuss later. For the 4-star weapon, the best one is come from Battle Pass weapon, which is Serpent Spine. Especially if you have R5, this is actually very good because it gives you crit rate and also a bunch of damage increase every 4 seconds. The only downside about this weapon, you need to wait, especially like Spiral Beast, every single run you need to wait, which is kind of train your like patience itself. And also like you will reduce your stack if you get damage, so not really the comfiest, but stat wise this is actually quite close with the signature, so can be like alternative from the signature itself. However, if you have like this Earthshaker, like you register and you reclaim the reward, and especially you can make R5, this weapon is actually the best for the free to play. This is the most accessible. You can just forge and the effects truly very good, give you attack, and pyro related will increase elemental skill, which is what Kinich need. But other than that, of course, if you really don't have anything left, you can just use like Prototype Amber, Melt Flower, it's okay, or like my Kyra Aquamarine. But yeah, just get this if you can, Earthshaker. It's very accessible for free to play. And let's move to the artifact section, and let's start first with the artifact sets. For the artifact sets, the best one is Obsidian Codex for Kinich because 2-piece is very easy to trigger. Whenever you use Threshold Blessing, it will increase damage by 15%, and 4-piece is the one that we want to look. Consuming 1 ISO point will increase crit rate, increase by 40%. Very easy to trigger by any Natlan DPS. And because of these artifacts, you can just almost focus on critical damage. You only need a little bit of crit rate, so this is very huge to increase your DPS. However, other than that, if you probably farming like the domain in Unfinished Reverie, then this is pretty much okay as an alternative, pretty good because give you attack increase, and also like in burning related it will give you buff, so pretty much good as an alternative if you don't have any like obsidian codex yet. And of course the last one, if you have 4 pieces of golden troop, this is fine like alternative, like while you still farming obsidian codex you can still use it, but of course the best one is still obsidian codex. And for the main stat for Kinich, it's very straightforward, like typical main DPS. For the sense, just go with the attack sense, and for the goblet, just go with Dendro damage bonus. And for the circlet is either whatever you need. If you need more crit rate, then go for crit rate. If you need more crit damage, then go for crit damage. But usually for obsidian codex, you just want to go with critical damage. For artifact subset, just prioritize crit damage and energy recharge, and elemental mastery and attack percentage can be good too. And team comp for Kinich, overall Kinich has quite good range of team comp itself. In general, you want to play in bargain or burning related. Of course, Hyperbloom always good for Dendro character. And in here, I will only recommend couple of them. Not all of them is meta, some of them just for fun. But in general, format that you want to go for Kinich, which is the pretend cover is Kinich, okay? Kinich, and then after that, actually it's Emily, but I don't have Emily. So, but if you have Emily, put Emily. So, a second alternative is Nahida. If you don't have Nahida, then Dendro MC. Afterward is Xiangling. And then you can go with Bennett in here. So, if you don't want to play just like pure like burning rule reaction like this, you can just mix with Bargain, which is you can put Furina in here, which is still fine. Or you want to put like Yelan, still pretty much fine. And however, if you feel like you don't want to use Bennett, one like other option, then you can go with actually Dia you can put in here, or even Toma itself if you want to go. Or even like you can still put Bennett for get buff and put Dia to get like more pyro application. You can go to that. That also still pretty much okay. And maybe just for fun, you can just playing everything at once in here. You just make Bargain overload, everything just become messy in here. So you can just put like this, and even in here you put like facial. So you can trigger pretty much like mixed reaction in here just for fun. You can do that. And then just go with the classic Hyperbloom, that also can. Let's go with Kinich, Kuki Shinobu, Yelan, and this is actually the last slot is kind of flex. You can just put again maybe with Raiden Shogun, or you want to put like Yao Yao, or even you want to add more like Hydro character like Furina, still pretty much can, although not super optimal. Yeah, you can, you know, like the typical Hyperbloom format, yeah, it still can work with Kinich. And if you're wondering here, should you pull for the weapon or the Constellation, I will not show the Constellation, I just mentioned brief in here. So basically it depends on which one stopping point you want to go. If you want to go for C1, it's just as good as a weapon. Both of them have quite around the same value. However, you want to decide to go to C2, that's where actually already better than weapon, because C2 will give you Dendro rest whenever you use the elemental skill, and the Dendro rest is reduced by 30%. That's actually really pretty good. And C1 also will increase his cannon by 100% of crit damage. That's also very good. So it's already better than weapon if you want to go for C2. So in very short, weapon equals C1, but C2 is already better than weapon. So yeah, that's pretty much it about Kinich. Overall, I may say he's pretty much like quite promising character. He's relatively pretty strong side, already around Navia chlorine level. Easily can hit over 100k whenever you already maximize like this and do the full charge shot. Yeah, easily, especially if you trigger like Burning and Bargain, that's where he's excel. And yeah, he will do relatively good damage in there. Don't expect like I already say like per meta like Nuviolette or Alekino, but at least already in a stronger side. And I can say like this is quite a good reader compared to other Dendro DPS like usually we play like Hyperbloom. No, this one we play in Bargain and Burning, which is quite different vibe. And also the playstyle is quite unique. Then maybe if you like and you enjoy this playstyle, yeah, it's actually a good news for you because he's relatively already good and strong character. And playing also him is just relatively easy. Press skill, normal attack, full, just do elemental skill again and that's it. And if you already have ultimate, just do this bend and move and that's it. Pretty much very straightforward main DPS. So if you're really looking for him and then playing full for him, I just hope you have a good luck. And if you like this video, feel free to hit the button and like, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.